Welcome to another episode of Street Voice, where we ask Nigerians about trend, developments, and topical issues. I am Atinoke Ogulola. Join me on the streets as we voice your opinion.
If he's a good coach and he can able to implement a good football for us, there's no bad in taking him. What we really want is stability, good football, good play and good display. That's what I want.
My new opinion of that Super Eagles, because I don't know our own performance as he come like a coach, because we need to watch him and see, because he is a new coach. Even though he make mistake, you have to give him a time. Like how do they call it? Like Sasia. Like we give him a time. You have to give him a time. Like other coach that we sack. Is it 3 coach or 4 coach that we sack? You need to give him a time so that we can work with this home base. You can watch him from this home base, so we can see the performance from this. How did they call this competition they are playing now? Home base chat. You need to watch it from there. Maybe from there now we can know how we can take him on to the main Super Eagle.
If you are talking sports in Africa, not even West Africa now, there's no reason Nigeria should go back. We are at the forefront due to our performance, maybe in World Cup or anything. But for me to add a Malian is now a coach. I won't say much about this, but I know there is something underneath. Because if you have a Malian as a coach, I will say that we don't have those ones that have been developed to that extent that can handle Nigerian team as part of our coach in Nigeria. If at all you are not ready to go for a foreign coach in terms of a white man, it should not be an African. Because in any way, can we compare their own sports with our own? Can you compare their own level of international exposure to our own and our people that have been on training from time to time in Nigeria? So there is something underneath, which I would not like to say public now, but rather as in Nigeria, you know what is going on, that what has led to this, for us to have a Malian as our coach.
In fact, to the best of my knowledge, I don't know even why they sacked Eguavo. They could have allowed Eguavo to complete this thing. You know, there are a lot of international conspiracy. It's not every country that wants us to go to World Cup. For us to carry our, maybe future anticipation to go to World Cup to a foreigner is very risky. You know, in that kind, in a crucial match, you can set the match. It's possible, and we lose it. So I don't know why we can trust a foreigner than our, indigenous coach. It's quite unfortunate that this kind of thing is happening in this country.
Well, for me, I don't really have much to say about him, but the only thing I know that we can't start nailing, we can't nail him now. Understand? Simply because, our problem is not our coaches or neither our footballers. Understand? The problem normally comes from NFF. Understand? If you're employing a coach, you give them free hand to work. You don't just employ coach today, then by tomorrow you ask them to go. Understand? You give them free hands to work. Don't dictate for whosoever that you employed. Understand? When you start dictating for them, that means you are telling them what to do. And at the end of the day, if they start doing what you are dictating for them, definitely there will be problem. Understand? The coach, we don't know him. Like somebody like I'm just hearing his name for the first time. But we can't just start condemning him now simply because we have not seen anything that he has done. So we have to start from somewhere. Then at the end of the day, when we start seeing what he's doing, it is then and then we can start be able to say it's good or not.
It depends because the one we take from the foreign, which are the whites, what did they do for us? They didn't give us what we want. So if we take an African like us, it might come and perform for us. It might not perform for us. So everything we are doing is we'll try our luck. If it works for us, it works for us. If it doesn't work for us, then it doesn't work for us. So no need to discriminate if it's an African or not an African.
I won't like to condemn anybody, but the fact is that the man cannot deliver. You say the reason why. When you are talking of that time of West Half, I follow football to the core at that time. The access given to West Half have not been given to any coach in Nigeria so far. West Half can go directly to Babangida at that time. Direct and say, I need this, I need this, I need that. And it will be given. But now, which of your coach after West Half that you have been given that opportunity to go and meet the presidents?
The thing is 50-50. And another thing is that even if we achieve it, It's not by far because we have already materials, a lot of players, to take us to that, just for them to blend and coordinate and qualify, So for him to come in now, that's why we are talking about this fire brigade approach. We always do this. We don't prepare for anything, and everything now. All this is based on money. Some people have taken a percentage now, and they put our chances of qualifying on the line now. This guy came here for money. Understand? Even you as a layman, even myself, I can take that coach, that team to World Cup. It's just 50-50. Anything can happen. If you cannot take the glory that maybe if you qualify, we say that it's a good coach. We cannot use it as a parameter to measure whether the guy is good or not.
Nigerians are like that. They like medicine after death. Understand? The problem is they have been doing it to every coaches they have been employing. They did it to Siasa, they did it to Igbo, they did it to several other coaches. Understand? They are always in a hurry. They don't start when others are starting. Understand? They only do plus and minus. That has been their usual life. Plus and minus. God help us to beat this, so we'll qualify. God help us to beat that, so we'll qualify. Where are they when others are trying to qualify? Understand? Well, if God give him the grace to qualify, then fine. But if it comes the other way around, fine. There's nothing they can do about it.
Why he can succeed? Because he can succeed. He have his own skill and his own performance and his own how do they call it? Tactics.
What we really need from him is that he should give us good football, give us selection, make sure that players who are fit to play plays. Not because players wants to use because of he plays in a very good team and he comes in and begins to feel big for us. People who wants to really play, let him use them. Give us his tactics, give us good football. By the grace of God, he might give us good results.
Look at the people on the field. How many Hausa were there? Maybe one or two. It was dominated by the Yoruba and the people from the East. What happened at the end of the day? We achieved something. If it's only the Hausa that can play it, let them play it. This is Nigeria.
It's so funny. It's very, very funny. But you that is just coming, you have not done anything, and you have started promising. It takes by the grace of God. It takes by the grace of God. We can't say it will do or it will not. That's why I say it takes by the grace of God.
Thank you for watching another episode of Street Voice. I am Atsunoke Oglola. So I come your way again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on Clear TV. Bye for now.